Hi, this is DigitalFemme and welcome to my channel. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a lot of full moon energy, and apparently in the part of the world that I am in, which is the northern hemisphere in the middle of a certain country, apparently the full moon is going to be at its 100% glory on on September 1st at 11:22 p.m. my time. And right now, I'm just been feeling really, really strange. And first of all, do you know about Moldavite? I've already spoken about it in 3 videos prior, which I'll put the link in the description to those videos if you care to watch. But this video is going to be talking about an update on my Moldavite journey or experience. Number 1, what just happened about a few minutes ago that was really strange. Shh. And number 3, just chit chat in general. So if you want to hear about any of these things that I told you about, then continue watching. Hi, I'm glad you stayed. So for those of you that don't know about Moldavite, just go ahead and Google it, and there's like a lot of things that you can find out about it online, or Google it on YouTube. And again, there's just so many people on YouTube sharing their Moldavite experience. I recently bought this Moldavite, I don't know, I think it's about a week now, and a few things have happened that were a little bit obviously strange, which in the Moldavite experience stories, it's quite normal. This is not my first Moldavite. This is like actually my, maybe, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, but my 3rd piece or 4th. I can't even remember, but I'll tell you what happened just recently. So I'm here working, and I live in a studio apartment. And by studio, I mean, I'll call it a studio. I actually have like a regular bedroom with a door and a bathroom with a door. So the air conditioning is off because it's rather cool outside. There is no fan, no air movement. I do not have a draft. Currently, my window is closed. I only have one window, and it's in the bedroom. And for some reason, it's closed. I guess because I had closed it in the evening, and I forgot to open it when I woke up. So to make my point, there is no air, not a fan, no air conditioning, no draft from the window. So here I am working, and then I hear a rustle in the hallway, and it's not like a rustle, but like creaks. So I have a carpet, and underneath the carpet there are, I kid you not, 100+ years old floorboards. So there is parts of the floor by the hallway that I don't know what's going on underneath, but it's not even. So you could hear a little bit of creak depending on what area you step in. Okay, so I'm working, I hear a little creak, and I'm like, for some reason I was so focused I didn't really pay attention to that till I just realized, what? That's the kind of creak when I step on that area that creaks. So I turn around, and obviously I don't expect to see anything. But I have this Ficus benjamina, not this one, but it's somewhere up here. And the branches are out like this. And the branch that is towards the hallway, it's moving. Like it's moving like this. Or whatever, however it moves. And I was just looking at it. And I was looking to see, is that a vibration? Is it moving because there's a vibration going on? But there's no, like I just said, there's no airflow. Or mechanical airflow, or even a breeze from the window. And then I'm like, so what's going on? So I just noticed, then it just slowly stopped on its own. And normally something happens like that when something brushes through it, and then it moves it, and then it just stops on its own. And I was like, OMG, what is in the studio space that I cannot see, but made that creak and brushed the plant? I could be freaked out, but I'm not. This place isn't haunted. I do live in a building that's about 113 years old. I think 100 and plus. more than 113 years old, or is it more than 103? Anyway, it's over 100 years old, and it's not meant to be. It's, as far as I know, it's not haunted or whatever. But what is that even? What's haunting really? Like, spirits or unrested souls can just be wandering anywhere. Like I said in my other previous Moldavite journey video or experience, I did talk about seeing energies, like ripples in the air or here. So I don't know what that was. Okay, let's talk. That topic done. Another topic, the full moon energy. Now, I don't know if you guys are into the moon energies or whatever, and even if you're not, it's real, guys, because I was a nurse for 11 years, and I kid you not, the moon does affect the water, and we are 70 something percent water. But when I was a nurse, the crazies come out, and you never. Oh my God, that scared me. Somebody just upstairs just turned on the tap, and it just created a sound through the pipes, and that scared me. Woof. Anyway, when there's a full moon or close to a full moon or on the full moon or just after, literally the crazies come out. The moon really affects the brains of some people, and not just the brains, but I guess people in general. So there is a full moon coming up on, according to my time zone, September 1st at 11:22 p.m. And I've been feeling really restless and not really able to sleep. And maybe it's because I kind of sleep with my Moldavite, but I'm not even sure. Whatever. I'm just wanting to tell people that there's a full moon coming up, and maybe it's more or less I want to tell myself that and just prepare for anything I'm feeling, or just, trying to balance out whatever the full moon energy is going to put on me, so that I can just learn to just manage my energies properly, if that even makes sense. Woof. Okay, so yesterday I talked about doing a podcast, or how I was challenged to start the podcast for all these reasons. And the one thing that I said that you need to do before you write a script or a podcast, or pretty much you need to start anything, is just don't overthink it. Do not overthink things. That's three topics I covered. What's next? So this is my 82nd video in the 1,000 day challenge. Oh man, it's so noisy. I feel like I don't want to stop. That's just annoying. Anyway, I'm just going to continue to see just how badly or well this Blue Yeti mic picks up this sound, this condenser mic. It stopped. They really got to fix that plumbing. Where was I? I totally forgot where I was. I noticed that you need, in order to really deliver really well when you speak off the cuff, you have to be really well rested, well hydrated, and you just have to have that energy of readiness and preparation. I don't really prepare for these YouTube videos. Like I said, I'll just know, okay, it's time to do one. I'll plop my iPhone in the little iPhone calendar holder in the middle of the ring light, and then I just, set up my Blue Yeti mic attached to my iPhone and then press record. So that's pretty much what I do. I just roll. So that's probably why I haven't been getting a lot of subscribers in a what's it called, exponential growth type of way. Although I've noticed that I have been growing every day for the past 4 days, which is interesting, because it's well, what's going on? Have I this is my 82nd video, have I at this 82nd video accumulated enough videos that I posted every day to trigger some kind of YouTube algorithm? Or are the Moldavite videos that I'm doing really resonating? Because I noticed that every time I put up a video on Moldavite, it gets a lot more views quickly than the other ones, like the Nespresso coffee series, unless I'm not adding the right tags or keywords, which probably could be the case. That's a real job. I mean, that's almost doing Kijiji ads, because every single video that I upload, I need to obviously put tags or keywords so it could show up on people's searches. And in addition to the title, and in addition to the words in the description. the words that I use in the description. But that is just, it is a job, because it's not like a lot of effort, but it absolutely is effort to do. And I'm just thinking, because that's just something you got to do, or else nothing, right? Or else any video that gets uploaded, and if you don't do those things, if you don't come up with a really good title and a decent description and the use of tag words or keywords, then the chances of you showing up in people's searches or in their feeds of interest on YouTube or wherever else on the internet doesn't really show up. Do I do a good job with titles? No, I'm pretty sure I can totally improve. Do I do a good job with descriptions? It depends. I don't think so most of the time, because I've been, a recording late at night. I just get really lazy and just put up general keywords and really don't go to town with the descriptions. I'm quite surprised. It's around almost 8 o'clock here in the evening, and it's pretty early for me to be recording. I guess I just want to get a jump start on it, and I still have something to finish by tomorrow, or prep for tomorrow for tomorrow's meeting early at 8 o'clock in the morning here, because I'm going to be presenting something to 2 of our clients. So am I nervous? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. Do I ever get nervous? No. Basically, I know how to speak in terms of, like, I know how to speak to things, and I know how to answer questions. I just need to, I guess, prep some visuals just so I can have some reference. Or I can just paint a picture and have everybody imagine and then go from there. But we'll see. But I know I did a few videos where I somehow quickly included my studio space, like the living room and all the plants that I have, and also in my bedroom. So today, during a meeting, we had a break with our team, our marketing team, and we were talking about plants. And, I've been a plant, I wouldn't say hoarder, but I'm so interested in plants a few years ago, because my goal was to make this studio into a jungle apartment. And I feel like I've achieved it. But I feel now, after having that conversation with plants at one of our meetings, I'm getting that feeling of, I got to get more plants now. So, oh my God, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. But I just love plants. And I think I already have a lot of the plants that I love to have. But of course, there are ones that I'm still looking out for that I have not found in the city that I'm in. And I don't really want to order them online, because I know you can. I just don't want to stress them out, like through travel and stuff. But I know that plants are resilient. So if I do order a plant online and it comes to me and in whatever condition, although I have seen in YouTube videos people doing unboxing of plants they just received, and the people that wrap up the plants, or the nurseries, they really do a good job. Like, one person received a plant like upside down, but the way they packaged the plant, they had stakes. So if the plant turned up upside down, the stakes was basically taller than the plant. So when it kind of like held its ground where it didn't squish the leaves, except one leaf got squished. And I know that after having been like a plant person, like legit for 3 solid years, that's when it started. I guess 3 years ago, I started having this, like, getting the plant crazies. Plants are just so resilient. Like, they will survive. I've had plants that I thought were dead, but for some reason I just wanted to test, and I would cut them down to like the stub, like, so there's like nothing, and I would keep making sure that the soil was moist. And then, like, I don't know, like a couple of months or weeks or maybe months, you see tiny little growth, and then now they come like they're full-fledged plants. And to me, that's like amazing. And I've learned so much from plants. I don't even know if I did a video. Did I do a video? I think, you know what? I have an ASMR channel, and I haven't done a video in about 2 weeks. I gotta do one. So I think I said in one of my videos in my ASMR channel that I really learned a lot from plants. Or did I blog about that? I don't know. But it's like they're so resilient. No matter what happens, they only have one goal, and their one goal is just to exist. And Sometimes if they don't get watered or they get too much sun or their leaves are burnt or whatever, I mean, not that it's happened, but okay, it's happened. They just survive and they're so forgiving. Plants are really so forgiving. They really are amazing. And I can get into a whole spiritual, metaphysical, energetic, vibrational talk on plants. But this is not the video. I will talk about that later. Although I did do a video about how the plants talk to me. And by talked, I mean, kind of like communicated with me, I guess, in my subconscious or unconscious or super subconscious state or whatever. And like just kept entering my mind because it was trying to give me a message. Anyway, I feel like this video is starting to get off into this a plant thing, and I didn't want it to go there. But I guess that's what happens when you don't have content planned and talking points, and you just put on your phone on and press record, and away you go. I hope for those of you that are watching, you either got somewhat entertained by my rabble babble, or you learned something about plants that might pique your interest, or Moldavite at least. At least Google Moldavite or do a search on YouTube about Moldavite. Pretty interesting stuff. I'm telling you, there are like crazy interesting stories out there. How Moldavite, this piece, changes people's lives, or makes people, not makes, but puts people in a path of transition, transformation, and all that stuff. So let's see what this can do. And I'm not counting it to do anything, absolutely not, because I know I make the choices. I consciously make the choices that I, in my life. But I don't know. Like I said, anytime there's something interesting that is going on around me or within me, ever since I got this little baby, then I will do a Moldavite update, which this is, among other topics I threw in. Anyway, I better go. So thank you for watching. And like I said, if this video kind of like interested you in some way, do consider liking it and subscribing to this channel. But why would I subscribe? Well, I'll tell you why. Because there is a video that I've done already, or that I'm going to do, that's going to resonate with you. And it will either motivate you, inspire you, or give you an aha moment. You never know. So go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do get notified every time I upload a video. And you know what? I'm going to upload a video every day. As opposed to the time I'm going to upload it, I don't know. It's most likely evening on my end, usually like closer to midnight. But now this is going to be early, so yay me. And yay you. Okay, well, thanks again for watching and visiting the channel. And wherever you are in the world, have a great day, have a great evening, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.